Hey Drop, welcome to Horsehead Bookends. It is now the end of June and we're going to recap all the new records I picked up in June. They should really just start calling June Record Store Month because I think I picked up more records this month than I have in the first 6 months of the year. Record Store Day aside, which I did pick up a lot, and I did a video on that and I'll post it on the corner. I'm trying to do a monthly recap of everything I picked up for my collection. So we're going to start it off, and I think we're going to start it off with some Record Store Day releases that I wasn't able to grab on Record Store Day, but I was able to get them after the fact. So let's do those first. First one is Buzzcocks, a different compilation. My store only got in one copy. I wasn't able to grab it, so I did have to order online. I did get a copy of it, and it is awesome. It's basically a greatest hits album that the Buzzcocks all re-recorded, and it sounds fantastic. It's really good, and they actually printed on a pink vinyl, which is pretty nice. And the other Record Store Day release that I wasn't able to pick up because my stores got in 0 copies, and when I asked them about it, they kind of didn't know, and that is Goblin. Greatest Hits Volume 2. I'm a huge fan of Goblin. They're an Italian prog rock band from the 70s, and they mostly do soundtracks for horror films, but they're so good. I got to see them live a few years ago, and they're just amazing. So Greatest Hits Volume 2, green vinyl, another Record Store Day release I had to pick up after the fact. We have a twofer from Fish. We have Lawn Boy repress on olfactory hues vinyl, and I'll show you what that means in a second. And we also have, they put out this new thing, this LP. This is Waves from Bethel Woods, May 26, 2011. It's one song. It's on both sides. I really wasn't gonna pick this up. They did this and they did a Ruby Waves. And I'm not a huge fan of either song, but a friend of mine had an extra copy of it, and I said, why not? Let me just buy it off them. And this is on a blue, it's like a blue and white splatter. I haven't opened it yet, if you can't see the cellophane on there, but I will. I'll give it a listen. All right, so that is the olfactory hues version. It is like a green and cream or green and yellow vinyl. It's pretty cool. It's colored vinyl, but it sounds great. They did a great job with the mastering, so I really love the way it sounds. So that's definitely a big plus. Next up is another twofer, this time from OC's, and we got OC's at the Chapel, San Francisco, October 2nd, 2019, and then we got OC's Levitation Sessions Volume 1. These are both amazing live albums. If you like the OCs, you know about these. I believe this released on Record Store Day, but it wasn't a Record Store Day release, if that makes any sense. And this Levitation Session, this happened, I think this happened earlier last year. And they recorded, they did 2, there's another one coming out. But I have to say, on my first copy, there was a huge bubble in the first track. And I sent them an email, and the awesome people at Levitation said, don't even worry about it, here's another copy. And they sent another copy right away. And what's nice about this, it also comes with a 7-inch for Block of Ice, which is awesome. I mean, the 7-inch is terrific just by itself. So I'm super happy for that. I'm a huge OC's fan, and I can't wait till I get Levitation number 2. Okay, the only box set non-Record Store Day related that I got this month, Frank Zappa, Last U.S. Show. This was at Nassau Coliseum, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure it was Nassau Coliseum. This, what a show. This is awesome if you are a fan of Frank. Oh my God, so much good stuff on here. It was awesome, and the band he has was, this was the greatest band you never heard before that he would build them, and they didn't play a lot of shows. I absolutely love it. I listened to it so many times, and I'm probably gonna spin it again tonight. Okay, finally last. Now, I'm probably gonna make a bold statement, but I'm definitely calling this early as record of the year for me, and that is Danny Elfman's Big Mess. I am a huge Danny Elfman fan. I'm a huge Oingo Boingo fan. I absolutely love him. I want to be him when I grow up. And during quarantine and the COVID crisis, he started doing a lot of these songs and making videos for them, and he started putting them out once a month. I believe he wrote 2 songs that he was going to perform at Coachella, along with some other older tunes, but because he was stuck inside, he decided to just keep writing, and it became this full album, and it is absolutely brilliant, and I absolutely love it, and I think I am definitely going to. This is going to be, so far, the record of the year. The year's only half over, but here's some of the inner art, and it is just fantastic. So, absolutely love it. So that's it. That's what I picked up in the month of June, aside from everything on Record Store Day. And as we head into July, we have Record Store Day drop number 2 coming, and there's a pretty good amount of records on that list as well. I've looked at an early list of what was getting released, but I am still on the fence of what I'm picking up, but I'm sure, I don't know if I'm going to do a video about it, but if I do, I will talk about it and let you know what I'm going to try to grab. So please let me know, aside from Record Store Day, what did you pick up this month? What was a good release for this month, maybe that I missed out on? Feel free to let me know below, and we'll start a conversation about it. Alright, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe, ring the notification bell. You'll get notified anytime I upload a video. Any questions or comments, please post them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.